congrats to the new parents. Your child will be breathing and laughing always. We will see. We do our absolute best for him to continue feeling, to continue being in his life flow. Yeah. To not, I guess it'll be harder when he gets older, but to not do anything where he feels like he has to change himself to be here, to be loved, to have our full acceptance and love, which is kind of what we're dealing with as grown-ups now. to just remember what it's like to feel everything, to allow everything, and to access or harness or to receive the inspiration, the joy, the life that is contained in our feelings, in all the feelings that we have felt necessary to suppress. Maybe at some point we just didn't get that validation or acceptance, or like, okay, what's that like for you to feel like when we were kids from our caregivers? Or even worse, like, shh, don't cry, don't laugh, don't eat this, watch this, so all this, like, repetitively, little tiny moments, but again and again and again, and we end up with lots of potential to access nowadays, lots of life force and joy and capacity to just witness beauty, to connect, capacity to connect deeper with others, and capacity to know what's like really true to us, because that's how that's like, if we feel everything, we know how we are impacted, we know what's true and meaningful to us. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. We're really finding our way back to a natural, intuitive, and liberated state of freaking just being us. And we're doing it through kind of following the trace back. Like, maybe it starts in our mind, like, I can't feel this, I don't get the love I need when I feel this, so I learn, like, my mind learns, my psyche becomes a construct with coping mechanisms for not to feel this, to behave in some other way instead of feeling this. So we go through the feelings and we trace our feelings all the way back to, you could say, our resistance, our coping mechanisms, and as we get in touch with this, we practice letting go, relaxing, and feeling our feelings so deeply, so that we can realize from the feelings themselves that they are not dangerous, that it is safe to feel. So we're following the feelings back to the source of creation, we could say. I don't know if this makes any sense, but it sounds beautiful, I think. So yeah, there are obviously 1,000 ways to do this. You could sit and analyze and intellectually understand and and this may work. It can be a bit tedious and like, did it work enough, or like but here is if we practice right there with the feelings in our body, we breathe enough to get those feelings up to the surface, not blasting ourselves, but just enough so that we get access to the subtleties, to what's really happening in the body, and we can be there and start to notice and receive them. Then we notice the moment that we heal, even if it's just a nuance, a tiny nuance of a feeling. The moment that we get into that the present moment, which is the only place where any healing is possible, I would say. It's like that's when we fully let ourselves feel. And that in itself is healing. Like we are finally accepting ourselves in that felt experience. Alright. So let's do a little practice in feeling. You can make yourself into a nice comfy position. So if anyone is new here, this is a process, a practice that is guided throughout. So it's a meditation as much as it is a breathwork. And one thing to remember can be that you are in full control, and I encourage you to really take care of yourself and take anything I say as suggestions, invitations. So let's take a few minutes to just allow our systems to adjust to this position and to just feel into where we are at. Where are we starting from? And if there is tiredness, jitteriness, excitement, expectation, resistance, numbness, whatever. See if you can just check in with yourself and let yourself know that you are here right now. And I remind you that in this process there is not really anything to strive for, to achieve, or there's not like a big cathartic blowout to get to. This process is really just about becoming more and more intimate with whatever felt experience that you find yourself in, moment to moment to moment. So we could say that it's more a process of not doing, of doing less and less. However, to start to peel away the layers of our perception of what's going on, we will use the breathing. So you may begin breathing through your mouth, if this feels comfortable, just going like so you're basically just taking sighs of relief, one after the other. there's no specific tempo, there's no specific depth that I want you to go for. I just want you to find a nice, comfortable breath without stressing, without straining yourself. Let's see if you really can find a breath that feels good to you. A little bit fuller, a little bit slower than a normal breath, but a breath that feels like a gift to yourself, that allows you to relax. So let's breathe together for a while, but you don't have to match my breathing. You can just use it as inspiration and find a breath that feels yummy to you. Check in with yourself and see if you can let go even more on the breath out. See if you can allow your whole physical body, but your whole being as well, to just melt, fall back. And it's a bit like the more you invest on the inhale, the bigger the reward on your exhale. Maybe you want to deepen the inhale even a bit further now. So see if you can stay with a slow, full and relaxing breathing, like what you're doing. And I want you to notice what feeling in your body is the strongest in this moment. When I say feeling, I mean anything. If it's cold, warmth, an itch, pressure, a tension, an old ache, a mosquito bite, or numbness, blankness, not feeling anything. Maybe it's just the pressure of your body against what you're laying on. So see if you can relax your mind, which usually wants to analyze and judge whether the feeling is the right one, or whether it's important enough, whether it's strong enough, blah blah blah. See if you can just relax all that and just notice what seems to be the most obvious feeling in your body. It is probably what you're already focusing on when you bring your awareness to your body. And I want you to stay with your breath, and with your inhales now, imagine that you are actually inhaling through whatever feeling you're focusing on in the moment. So it's a little visualization or imagination, a little trick, you could say, to start to become receptive and more aware of this felt experience that your body is presenting you with in this moment. So wherever you feel the most in your body, imagine that the air is coming in through this part of your body, entering your body through the very center point of this feeling. And for your whole inhale, it's like you're sucking air in through the atmosphere, or from the atmosphere through this feeling. Just as best as you can, see if you can welcome and notice this feeling even more, even if just a tiny bit more. You're doing great. Stay with it. Like already now, before the breathing has really like fully kicked in and started to move the energy in your body. Maybe it's still quite subtle and vague and hard to get a grasp on this feeling. And yeah, if the feeling changes location, if another feeling is like calling for your attention in your body, you just allow your awareness to go there, and you start inhaling through the new feeling, the new part of your body. So the strongest feeling in your body may stay the same for a while, or it may change instantaneously. So already now, even if it's vague, see how receptive you can be of this feeling. So what we're really working with here is our attitude towards the felt experience of being you. So you want to breathe in a way that makes you more receptive and aware and interested of the strongest feeling in your body. exhale, you become more aware. See if you can notice more subtleties of the feeling. It's all in the subtleties. So notice if you're breathing to change your experience. You want to breathe to feel what you're feeling in your body in even more intimacy. So maybe you have a good connection already to the subtleties in your body and your mind is in the back seat. But for most of us, this is quite a big and fundamental shift in how we are being with ourselves. So that's why we use the fuller breathing and we relax deeper to increase the signals, the intensity of the bodily signals, bodily sensations. So I'll invite you now for a breathing range journey. Over a few minutes we'll breathe faster, maintaining a full, powerful breath, and then go faster and shallower, and then come all the way back down again. So you're welcome to come along for a little bit and jump on, jump off anytime you wish. You're welcome to stay right where you are with a slow, full, relaxing breathing. If you can, keep your exhale completely relaxed, even when we breathe faster. And if you can, maintain awareness, and as receptive as possible awareness of the feeling that is the strongest in your body in any given moment. So you can follow my lead. I start full and slow. And relaxing exhales. Fill up as much as you can and let go. A few more like this. Even fuller breath now. So let's start to gradually increase the tempo, maintaining a powerful breath in, full breath in. relaxed exhale. Notice where in your body you feel the most. Assertive breath in. A little bit faster. Okay, keep going like this. It's an assertive breath in, and even the inhale is relaxed. So see if you can relax your lips, your jaw, and everything, and just open your mouth and go like. A little bit longer, stay with it, and see how receptive you can be or whatever you're feeling in your body, whatever is happening. See if you can use this breathing and activate your inner yes, your inner receptivity. Say yes to yourself coming alive. So maintain a slow, gentle breathing if you feel like it. If you have a good experience of the tingle of aliveness throughout your body, you can slow your breathing down all the way back down. Go as slowly and fully as you can, and use this slowness to expand the feeling that is the most prominent in your body right now. So you can notice with the extra long and full inhale all these little micro moments within the same inhale. All the nuances and subtle changes that are already occurring within the strongest feeling. Moment to moment to moment. See how much you can allow this feeling to be exactly as it is. Relax any urge to fidget or move around, and just relax your being. And see how much curiosity and fascination you can cultivate towards whatever feeling that is the most prominent to you. Play around with your breathing. Fast and shallow can give you an opportunity to actually lower the intensity slightly, so you can bring your awareness back to the feeling. If it has become too overwhelmed or intense, or you can't seem to relax in the presence of what you're feeling, go fast and shallow for 20 seconds and then come all the way back down again. If you find it boring, not interesting at all, breathe faster and fuller. Just go powerful breathing for 1 minute. You can do it. So you are in control. You just want to make your body a little bit more interesting than your mind. So breathe enough to feel the life force coursing through your body. And then notice where you feel it the most. And I'd like to invite you now to enjoy this moment as much as you can. Keep inhaling and welcoming the feeling that's most prominent, and enjoy yourself as much as you can. So not more than you can, just as much as you can. You don't have to tell yourself to enjoy yourself when you're not. You don't have to enjoy it to some certain extent. I literally mean enjoy this moment as much as you can. See if you can enjoy yourself even more now. You want to enjoy yourself as much as you can. And if that seems like a far-fetched already, see if you can just open up to the pure possibility that this moment and whatever you are experiencing could be tiny bit more enjoyable. Just see if you can entertain the pure possibility that whatever you're feeling in your body doesn't have to change for you to enjoy yourself. Just see how intimately you can feel this feeling that's here, and how much you can be receptive of it, letting it be as it is. And just enjoy yourself as much as you can. And let this enjoyment of yours put you in even greater touch with whatever felt experience, with whatever feeling in your body that is limiting your enjoyment. So maybe you're already there where you can't seem to enjoy yourself at all anymore. And that is wonderful. Just notice where in your body you feel the most. This feeling is coming up right now because it is longing for your attention, your loving attention. It's loving for you to just feel it and relax in the presence of it. So let go of wanting anything to change. See if you can. Let go of wanting anything special to happen. You could see this as a simple exploration of just being here, now. Just being radically pure and honest with yourself and what you're feeling. You don't need to understand, you don't need to know why the feeling is here or what it's about. Understanding is irrelevant. So allow whatever insights or visuals or whatever may come to just float on by and bring your awareness back to the subtleties of wherever you feel the most in your body. Inhale these subtleties. Let them wash over you. Let them fill you up. Explore the subtle changes that are already happening moment to moment. As best as you can, see if you can stay in this receptive meditation of whatever bodily sensation that is standing out, a little or a lot. Any feeling functions as an entry point to the felt sense of your body. If you want to turn up the intensity, you can join me for some faster, fuller breathing. would be okay to lighten up about it. Whatever your experience is in this moment, if it's painful, uncomfortable, or if it's tense, if you feel the urge to move or fidget and there's lots of mental activity, take a big breath in, just inhale the totality of this moment, and then just let everything go. Just use a big, massive inhale. Shake yourself out of whatever you're in and say yes to everything right now. Like, with your inhale, just say yes as determined as you can. And on your exhale, you just let everything just crumble. Let your defenses melt. Let the walls that you've built around you just crumble. And allow yourself to become soft. With every big breath out where you let everything go, you let yourself become a little bit softer. You let whatever resistance, whatever tension that may be here, whatever incessant thoughts that may be coming and coming and coming, where you let all this just be, and you welcome it, and you notice where in your body you feel the most. And with your inhale, say yes not only to this feeling, but to this whole moment. Find this exploration, this practice of saying yes to the whole moment with your inhale, a really powerful practice. You may notice that it's not that easy to say a full yes with your whole being, with your whole body. So say yes to whatever extent that you can. If it's just a little gentle, careful, tentative yes, maybe almost, or if it's more like a soft okay, I'm just gonna surrender and say yes, or if it's more like, for God's sake, damn it, I'm gonna say yes, and you put in that extra gear and you just say yes to this experience just the way it is. Keep going. We have 13 minutes left of the session. We're going to do another breathing range journey. You're welcome to stay right where you are if you want, and if you want, come along, and let's see if we can stay with this attitude of saying yes. Notice where in your body you feel the most all the time, as best as you can at least. Just see how you can make use of the breathing also to cultivate this full body yes. Okay, so you can mimic my breathing if you wish. Next exhale. Gradually increase the tempo. So this means a more assertive inhale. If you still can say yes with your inhale. Keep going faster. Just stay here with this faster, fuller breathing and see if you still can cultivate this yes. It's like an open, receptive and accepting attitude to whatever is happening. Whether it feels almost overwhelming, if it's tense, and remember you can always jump off the train and come back down, but if you feel somewhat safe, courageous, keep going. Shallower, take in less and less air. Relax your jaw, relax your body. You don't have to make any movements, you don't have to move your jaw. Just open your mouth, go as fast and as shallow as you possibly can. And stay relaxed in your whole system. Be the most gentle that you have ever been with yourself. Don't distract yourself. Don't shy away. Grab this wonderful opportunity to remember aspects of yourself that you may have pushed away a long, long time ago, and for a long, long time. And let it be just physical patterns of energy in your body. So you're remembering more of yourself at the felt level. Don't need to understand. Just feel and go as deeply into the subtle changes that are already happening. In this moment, and in this moment, let every nuance of sensation be worthy of your fullest and most loving attention. Let it be just life being activated in your body, starting to bring health and vitality and even bliss to your whole experience of this moment. Maybe it's tense or full of resistance. And if so, be very, very gentle. If you can't seem to relax in the presence of whatever you're feeling in your body, see if you can relax about not being able to relax. Maybe just the fact that you're laying here, showing up for yourself, relaxing as much as you can, feeling as much as you're willing to today. Maybe that feels good in and of itself. Start to, if you haven't already, relax your fuller breathing. Just rest for the last couple of minutes. Allow your body to have whatever responses that it wants to have. If it's shaking, jerking, crying, laughing, sweating, being cold, shivering. Keep noticing where in your body. Where in your body is the most salient feeling. Enjoy yourself as much as you can in the presence of this feeling. what it's like to feel. This state that we all were in before we learned to think and talk, where we just feel without concepts, labels, judgments. Without resisting anything. A state of a newborn, where life is just expressed as us. Where every feeling is just life force. Where everything is for our benefit, for our growth. For our evolution and for our peace, for our freedom, for our joy and playfulness. It's a good time to put your hands over your heart or any part of your body where you feel you could use some attention. Maybe there's a couple of words that you would like to express to yourself. It's a good moment. Start to initiate little movements, and in your own time, slowly and very gently, you can come out of the session and being reminded that this is not only a practice for the mat laying down, it's also just an increased receptivity of what's happening in the body that we can bring into daily life. So you can bring this body awareness or body wisdom, body leadership into life.